Okay, we lay edges down.
I received that.
Okay, come on. This is the Ask Chris Johnson show. Let's get it. Another caller that's going to be calling in. Who we got on deck? Melissa. Oh, I think that's here. So let's go ahead and. This is Chris.
Hi, Chris. How are you?
I'm doing great. Is this Melissa?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Melissa, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Awesome. Welcome to the Ask Chris Johnson show. You're Hey. So
Thank you.
Absolutely. So you've been following the Facebook and then seeing the videos?
Absolutely, as many as I can watch.
Oh, so what do you think? Has it been helpful for you?
Yes. So motivating.
Awesome.
All your videos are really motivating. I'm telling you, it has a big effect on me.
Awesome. And Melissa, where are you from?
I'm from Richmond, California.
Richmond in the house. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So go ahead and how can I help you today?
So I'm a salon owner.
Okay.
I've been in business 21 years. I had this product made, and it's edge control.
Okay.
Because I want to start my own line of hair products.
Yes.
So I started with this one. It's for edges, for women's edges,
Yep.
to make them look a little bit neater. And I've been selling out with no labels.
Wow.
So I'm telling you, I have people ordering like 5 and 6 of them at a time.
Wow.
And so what I'm trying to do is get it patented, get help with like labels, and I want to put it in stores. I want also for people to be able to go online and order it. So I'm working on getting a website.
And how are you how are you producing it? Are you producing it at home, or you have a co-packer?
I have a man that he's in Chicago, and I just order it from him.
Got it. And your customers are loving it.
They love it. It's good. And I mean, a lot of people sell edge control, but the thing is, some of it gets white. It's just different things that it does. And this particular one, it lays our hair down. My salon, the one I have now, is small. So it's me and 2 other people.
Wow.
Literally, I've sold it just out of my salon, those 300. I went and bought a display cabinet because people are like harassing me for this product. I kid you not. They're like in a frenzy if I don't have it. They're like, you haven't sent it yet? And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I ordered it. I have to wait. It's nothing I can do.
Wow.
So I'm just trying to figure this thing out.
Okay. All right. Well, let me help you.
Yeah.
All right. So first of all, it sounds like you got a winner on your hands. Okay. And so,
Okay.
a lot of people, what I tell a lot of people is you want to, the biggest way that you have a winner is if the thing sells, right? And that's the execution on an idea that this thing's actually selling. You sold 300 units in the last 2 months, which is significant. Okay, and I want to give you some scale. All right, so one, there's a guy by the name of Chuka Torres.
No, this is Chuk.
What's up?
Chuka runs richbarber.com, Rich Barber Hair Studio. I've been mentoring Chuka for the last 10 years. So what you'll be excited to know is that Chuka, he was where you were at a point. And and so I mentored Chuka on as far as creating a product. Now he did all the work. I don't take any credit. I just take I'm glad that I was a blessing to him as far as pointing him in the right direction. Fast forward, he was in that same position with you, with an idea, with a product, and now Chuka He has 11 patents, 11 products patented. He's the #1 seller on Amazon.com, and it's just a blessing to see that success story as far as him. And Rich Barber has become a nationally known brand. And he's still just getting started. So I'll be able to help you out. Okay. So first thing is this. #1 is the identification that you have something here. Okay. This right here. This right here. Sometimes we have blessings in our life. And because we really never done it before, we don't know how to scale it. We don't realize, the size of the opportunity. Okay, so you talked about two things here. You talked about opening up a second shop, and then you also talked about this product. What I'm gonna tell you here is that the opportunity that you have, just what I've heard today, as far as this product that you have, this will bless your life 10, maybe 100-fold in a new shop.
Amen.
Okay, so one of the things you want to do is you don't want to dilute your focus. Okay? You don't want to dilute your focus. When you got something hot, you got to press this thing. Okay? You got to press this thing. All right? And you got something hot. Okay? So the first thing is realizing that and making sure you're focused on this thing. We can always do an additional shop, but you really need to put focus in this and build this thing out. Okay? So the first thing you asked about is patent. Now, I have about 20 patent filings, several patent pendings, several of them been issued. I don't know about as far as the IP and patenting a formula for a product, especially because it's from a co-packer that's out of Chicago. So I'm not sure about what your protections are on that. So that's something that you'll have to do some research on, because I'm not certain about how that works with formulas and the patents. But however, what you can trademark and own is a brand. Okay?
That's what I was trying to get to.
Absolutely.
I was worried about that.
Okay, so you can do that. Have you created a name for it yet?
Yeah, I did. On Edge.
On Edge. Okay. Perfect. And so when you're passing it out, are you just kind of writing On Edge on that?
I'm not writing anything on it. That's what's so weird about it. I haven't, I'm telling you, the way the man sent it to me, it's going so fast, Chris, that I just sell it and I haven't put nothing on it, not a sticker. They're like confused. All they know is they got it from me and they don't know what it is. Okay,
and what's amazing is that they got it from you and it works and they're coming back to buy more, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what's more important, you need to go ahead and trademark the name that you want to call this thing. Okay. Let's use the name On Edge for now. And you want to trademark that. You want to own that IP, okay? Intellectual property. So one of the easy ways to do that without hiring a patent attorney. In fact, when I first started, all the patent filings and trademark filings that I did initially, I wanted to save money as far as a patent lawyer, and I went to LegalZoom.com. And then what you're going to do is file a trademark. And it may cost you maybe a couple $100. And what's really cool, you just follow the prompts. It says, okay, describe the product. And then you just describe the product. And it'll say, okay, what is it used for? And you'll describe all that. You just follow the prompts. And at the end, it'll say, okay, you have pay this to complete it. And it takes about a month or so to have it issued. Okay. And then now you own that, okay? No one else in the United States will be able to use On Edge control on their labels, okay? Okay. And then, so that's the first step. The next step, what you want to do is you want to get the graphic design and, your labeling really tight, okay? And so there's a couple of resources that you can use for packaging design, because you want to have you want to build this brand, you want to create this logo. You can also trademark that logo too. And so, I'm giving you the inexpensive ways to do it, right? Without hiring a graphic designer and all that. There's a couple of resources. Upwork.com. Upwork.com, basically, they're experienced graphic designers, experienced packaging designers that have a ton of experience. That what they do is they take consulting projects. And so basically you're hiring them to do your packaging design for On Edge, the #1 edge control in America. Lay it down. Okay? We lay edges down.
I received that.
Okay? Come on. All right? And so what you're going to do is they're going to design, and see, this is what's great. You're going to design, when you do this, you got to have a big vision on this. You want to have that type of vision that it's going to be on every store shelf, Walmart, Target, Walgreens, and have that vision right now, even though we're starting this thing off small. Does that make sense?
I have seen it way before I talked to you. So I already had the vision.
Okay, perfect. And so now we got the vision, now it's the execution. Okay, so step 1, you're doing the trademark. Step 2, you're going to get a beautiful label, and what's great, all you do is once they create this packaging design, Melissa, you're just gonna print them out at FedEx, Kinko's on sticker paper, and just slap the labels right on them.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. So you can do it as simple as that, or there's actual printing companies that will print out the labels so you can stick them on. Okay. And so, boom, now you have this beautiful label is designed. And so the next thing, what I'm going to do as far as that, after we got that set up, the next thing is we're putting this thing on Amazon.com. And what you're going to tell your customers, look, I need you to buy it on Amazon.com, and I need you to leave a review. And you tell all these 50 to 100 customers, these women, to leave reviews about how much they love this thing. Okay? And so now, Melissa, within 2 months, you got your product on Amazon, and it already has 78 reviews, 4.7 out of 5 stars. Okay? And what's cool is it's simple. It's all these steps are not easy, but they're simple. Okay? They're simple steps. You're going to do it as an FBA. You're going to do Amazon FBA, fulfilled by Amazon. Okay? So you're going to create an account, and you're going to have your product FBA, fulfilled by Amazon. And so what's going to happen is you're going to get your product you're from your manufacturer in Chicago. He's going to ship it to you. You're going to put the labels on there, and you're going to ship them to Amazon warehouse, and Amazon's going to sell them for you. That's our first steps. So what that's going to do is that's going to take some focus, right? So what you need to do from this day on, every single day, you need to commit yourself to those steps. Every single day, you're working on this business. You're working on Edge. You're building this on Edge. And I'm going to tell you, you'll have an experience. You do this successfully, you have an experience like Chuka Torres, where he cuts because he wants to cut. Right? You're going to the shop because you just love doing hair. Right?
That's exactly why I do it now.
Right? Exactly.
Yes.
Melissa, you might have a monster on your hand. If you got something that is selling that hot and people are asking you for that product, I think you got a winner. And so now what the key is, this is the key. You have to focus on the execution. Okay? The difference between you and any other supplier that is using the same manufacturer is who executes the best. It's not about ideas anymore. It's not about customers anymore. It's not about if this thing's going to work anymore. Now, Melissa, it's about execution.
I'm ready. Yeah.
Awesome. So those are the steps that I would say as far as doing that. Any other?
Cool.
Awesome. What was that helpful?
Yes, very helpful. Very helpful. I appreciate that.
You got it. Any final questions from you, Melissa?
We covered everything.
Awesome. All right, so you got your action items. You ready to go?
Yes, I am. I'm motivated. I'm a go-getter, so I'm about to chase this thing.
All right. Well, hey, please keep us updated, and best of success to you, and God bless.
Okay, thank you so much.
You got it. Take care.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Guys, wow. Great call. Think she has a winner there, and one of the things is just really key about Melissa is that, she, had the ambition of not just having an idea of, making sure that she gets a product, she sees a need, and she actually sees it, and she's making it happen without labels. You believe that, Joel? Without labels, she sold 300 jars of edge control, right? Just jars, white jars at 300 units. Wow. Should have got the price from her. But man, so now the difference between going from just a little mom and pop shop and selling, an additional $50,000 per year and going to multi-millions, it's all about the execution. It's all about the execution. So if you have an idea, if you're already starting it and you see what works, now it's time to press it and make it happen. That was awesome. I'm glad we were able to help Melissa. Make sure you contact us, DM us, leave comments. Joel will be getting with you. I hope not only I bless Melissa, I hope it also you got some takeaways out of that. God bless. Thanks for watching the Ask Chris Johnson Show. If you want to be on the Ask Chris Johnson Show, go ahead and direct message me. Joel or I will get back to you as far as scheduling times. We'll see you on the next episode of the Ask Chris Johnson Show. Let's go!